Ohayou gozaimasu. Yes, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. Don't forget, we are a real estate agency company. There you are, Bruce McCullough, Gaikokujin no Tanto. You can always check us out there. Anyway, we'll cut over here to the main map here. And but this is the central wards of Yokohama we're looking at right there. You see there's Kanagawa Ward right there. This here is Naka Ward right here, and down here is Nishi Ward. Okay, Naka means center, okay? Now I'm going to come over here to my friend ChatGPT, and this is the Yokohama ward by ward population trends, approximately early 2024-25, and you can see Kohoku, which is the area between Kawasaki and Yokohama, is growing. Aoba Ward, okay, which is just sort of to the north of that area, slight decline. Surumi is growing. Again, Surumi Ward is between Tokyo and Yokohama, okay. Totsuka Ward, which is south of Yokohama, slight decline. Kanagawa Ward, which is I always cover, which is where the Toyooka line comes in from Tokyo, is growing. Asahi Ward, slight decline. Sakae Ward, again declining. This is Naka Ward, which is the center ward, which is growing, which is where Yokohama Station sits. Minami Ward, which is just south of there, growing. Isogo Ward, which is going to go toward more like Yokosuka way, and you can see it already, like when you get into seas of blue. Nishi Ward growing. This is not a surprise, okay? So when you see the really cheap stuff here, look at this as you get into southern Yokohama, declining. So on an aggregate whole right now, Yokohama definitely is I think in a sort of holding pattern, with maybe a slight decline of maybe 1,000 a year. However, some of the data is not accurate because wards like the ones we're looking at here, all the wards that would be on the screen right here, right now, are basically growing. Okay, now what have I done here to you can see this one here is Reform Sumi. We're looking at the detached housing. If I unclick this right there, you're going to see a lot of supply come on. So basically there's a lot of stuff that's really old for sale. Okay, well, not just really old, just dated and a little perhaps tired. Other things I've done, this is Shoryuken, which is ownership, okay? And this is a parking spot. Okay, for example, if I unclick this parking spot right now, you're going to see a lot of supply come on. Okay, well, not a lot, but you see some more. But between the two, between the parking and the reform or the refurbishment, okay, you see more of a limited supply. Okay, so what are we going to look at here today? I think I cracked up a couple of good listings here, but I forgot the exact locations. We're looking at the deal, so I'm looking with the ones here that are in blue. Here's one here. I think that's the one that I have indeed cracked up because of its proximity here to the growing areas, okay? This could actually be a little bit too, like when I press this is going to be slightly higher price right here. It might be just a little nicer sort of selection. It's $50,000 more expensive right there, but it could be, qualitatively speaking, inside the Japanese marketplace, it could be better. We'll look at them too. I'm going to go to the stuff real quick today. This is the one that was on the higher band. 3 LDK, built 1997, 87 meters of internal space, 140 meters of land. That's pretty good. Let's go through the pictures quickly here. Oh, I hope it's not those stairs that are going up to that one right there, because that would be restricted even more. But it could be one of these two here. Let's see. Oh, I think it's going up to here. Who knows? Let's have a look. Is it this one here perhaps though? That's interesting. Yeah, this is kind of being hidden though. I think it is the one up the hill right there, given the fact it had that sort of tile on there. Let's have a look right there. It could be that one up there, which is why it's for sale for cheap. Explains it. It's a nice house, but you see right there, those stairs are telling us the truth of it there. We don't know where. Perhaps the parking spot is right here. This would probably be the parking spot right here at the bottom of the stairs. So that's just the skinny with it. You get parking, but you have to deal with the stairs. So, which is characteristic of the Yokohama real estate, or the sort of that sort of rolling hills that I always talk about in Yokohama. There we have it right there. There, it's established right there. So you have a parking spot at the bottom of a steep set of stairways, and that's going to be a little restrictive. However, depending on your life stage and stuff like that, maybe it's not that big of a deal. I'll cut over here to the next listing, and here, this is the other one we're looking at right there. That was that sort of blue pill for 1,980 man. Eastern 980 man. Again, same vintage, 1998. 89 meters of internal space, 140 meters of land, two-story wooden house, obviously. What do we have here? 4 LDK. We can see 4 bedrooms. I don't know. One of these could be a living room here as well. Let's look at it quickly here. One thing that you know that you could do to make it more contemporary, I don't know why they're not doing it right now, but you could paint this into a gray right now is a hot color. That's an easy thing to do, but they haven't done it here. So let's go through the listing pictures though. Where's the parking? I don't know. It said it should have parking. Maybe there's parking here. Let's have a look. You see, that's one of these things that's very deceptive. I'm going to cut back here to it said also that the refoam on here, and this was definitely done, the refoam, but it looks, this sort of kitchen style in blue was very popular in the early 2000s. One of the things I'm going to show you right here on the map, of the map of at home, which is very deceptive, I'm going to show you right now. And I think that's what this one is doing right here right now, because indeed there is parking spot here with it. They're telling you, but again, you see it at the bottom of these stairs. Okay, I'm going to show you this as well. When you come down here to the listing, this says Chushajo Kinjo Fukumu. This means, for example, if I were to unclick this, okay, you're going to see more supply jump onto this map. This means parking or parking within the neighborhood. So this is a little bit inaccurate. So I was looking at that one listing that didn't sell in Hachioji. The reason that it didn't sell is because it's including that there's parking inside the neighborhood that's close to here. So this is some ways deceptive. But if you come here to the one below it, which is 2, okay, this is Chushajo, room for 2 spots, and you'll see right here there's going to be no supply right now when I click that. You see restricted supply because now this is something with two. So let's go here when we come close to the map, or close into the Yokohama station right here. Let's click onto this right here, and then you see here that this has 2 parking spots. Okay, but this is an incredible listing in a way, because it's 147 meters of internal space, 101 meters of land, but has 2 parking spots, okay? So there you go. Does it really 2 parking spots? I don't know. See, this is deceptive as well, but you see a tile building. I wonder if this is a concrete building, though. It could be a concrete building, which is another thing. Whenever you see tile, you know that it's probably a concrete building. It's a nice listing. Let's get down here. I want to see this down here if there's reinforced concrete, whether it's mokuzo. Mokuzo is wood. So yeah, reinforced concrete. This is an interesting deal. But again, you're looking at $500,000 Canadian though with this listing right here. So yeah, this is kind of what, there's a lot of deceptive things in this bull market right now that are hidden here. By the real estate business in Japan. But you can, like, when you're going through listings, it's our job as real estate people, or like as a buyer as well, to be very careful about what you're not going to buy anything what you're not looking at carefully. So yeah, this is an interesting listing, and I think it has like 1 parking spot, but it is a reinforced concrete building. The refoam and everything here was obviously done in the early, when was this built? Early 2000s? Or 1988, yeah, so something that was done. This looks like a 1990 version house, but it's in concrete, so it would last 1,000 years, last beyond your lifetime. Roof block, you can see the concrete here as well. This is a really amazing deal. It's amazing that we came up upon this by accident, but that's a lesson for you too. Like when you're doing your searches and stuff like this on At Home, you don't need to use At Home. There's other sort of pages as well. You need to manipulate this data in strict ways to find the real quality, right? And you need to use you need to use the AI to come here and to understand the population statistics of places like Yokohama. Of course, Yokohama is the deals right there, but you strategically need to get in these growing areas of Tsunumi, in between Tokyo and Yokohama, in between Tokyo and Yokohama, Naka, which is the center ward, the Minami ward, which are the most or the Nishi ward, which are the most popular wards in Yokohama. Anyhow, another real estate video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man, looking at some stuff here in Yokohama. Don't forget that we are this is our company Wita. You can search here. This is our, if you want to check on our what our company is about, you can come here and check it. That's our number right there. You can contact me through the Instagram Tokyo Real Estate Man website. Other way of reaching me is through the website Tokyo Real Estate Man website. Thank you for taking the time to watch another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見てるありがとうございます。この動画もう終わりです。お疲れ様です。